Alright, something happened, and now you see it's clean. Now you see it's clean. But anyway, this human being right here, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna post both. But now you guys see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this individual right here, we know who this is. You feel me? And then you come right here, and then you see this individual. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta come, and you're like, yo, who was that? You know what I'm saying? And then you see him, and that's who he is. Then you come right here, and then you see this individual. You understand what I'm saying? Then you come, and then you see that individual. You understand what I'm saying? So you see who that is. You know what I'm saying? And you see what you gotta realize is that who they are and what they was doing. Now, this man right here, you know what I'm saying? According to what I understand, this man right here, according to what I understand, you feel me? Was the type of individual, you know what I'm saying, that took care of his community. You know, I don't know how he learned how to take care of his community. So I can't speak on how he did that. But this type of individual right here learned how to take care of his community. He start opening businesses and he start, you know, doing what it was, you know what I'm saying, to help his people, regardless of what they believed and, whatever they was doing or whatever. His thing was, man, listen, I'm gonna be an original and I'm gonna build things to help our people. But when you do that, some individuals be thinking it's just personal, like you just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get you some money or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's his life. I'm not gonna be, telling individuals who these individuals are. It's just up to you to know who they are. And you gotta do your history. And so now you got this individual right here. But you know what? I might gotta tell you. I might gotta tell you because it'll leave you a little confused. Alright, you know what I'm saying? So this individual right here. Was the type of individual that was about to start starring in movies, be one of the greatest actors you ever possibly ever saw. Very intelligent, very smart. Started from the ground and built his way up. You know what I'm saying? With the help of his teachers and where he came from. You know what I'm saying? That, told him to be a man. But it was like he never felt like, I'm a threat and, nothing like that. Because I come from a place where we was taught to raise our community. So, everybody that see me raising my community shouldn't find me as a threat or jealous or none of that. Because if I was the type of individual that wanted to lead the community, I would have left the community. But I didn't lead the community. I stayed in the community to build my community up. However, envy, jealousy, and hatred, you know what I'm saying, showed up. And so what I'm trying to get right now is, who is this man? This young man, very young, very young, very young, very young. Had a wife, had kids, treating everything with respect and everything. I mean, I don't know his personal life, but I know what was shown in, you could see certain things that they, what they want to show. So I really don't know his personal life. But the only thing that let me know that this man was somebody special, and he from the West Coast. And he from the West Coast. The only thing that let me know that this man was like special, because ain't nobody really on the East Coast really was like knowing what this guy was doing. He was on the West Coast doing it, and he was welcome on the East and the West. The individuals didn't know who he was or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was like to me, the things that he was doing, it was like an emulation of somebody we already saw. And so it was like, whoa. And Funk Master Flex on Hot 97, when it happened, he said this. He said, man, I learned. If Nipsey Hussle couldn't do it, it can't be done. This what Funk Master Flex said. He been on the radio DJing so long that when he say that, it's some authenticity behind that. He said if he couldn't do it, he really was saying, he said, yo, I seen a lot of, like, if Funk Master Flex, he been around everything that happened within the hip hop community. And he said, when he seen Nipsey Hussle doing it, he said, if Nipsey Hussle, this is what he said. He said, if Nipsey Hussle couldn't do it, it can't be done. I said, whoa, Flex. What did this man do? You gotta pay attention. Like, yo, what was he doing? Then he was building up his community. He was buying up properties. He was trying to let them know, like, yo, we can own this stuff if we just put our money. But they was trying to control him. That's basically just it. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to control him, control his money, control what he did with his money. Tell him don't worry about his people, just worry about himself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, it's crazy. And now this right here, y'all know who this is. This the king right here. Yeah, I mean, I guess, you feel me? It's a nice picture. Let me see. Let me get close. It's a nice picture, but I'm guessing it's the king, like MLK. You know what I mean? I'm guessing it's MLK, and I graduated from MLK on 8th Street. You understand? So I already know he is about. So, I know what he represented. And everybody that know what he represented. It became a threat to Martin Luther King. Here go Malcolm X. It's a picture of Malcolm X. Now you gotta think about what he knew. And what he understood, and where he was going with it. And then you got Cole. I think about what he knew, and what he understood, and stuff like that. And now I'm going to take you here. An individual like Kobe, right? He, you know what I'm saying, he played in Italy when he was young. So he had a different type of understanding than the average black human. He came from America, but then his father was a basketball player or something to that sort. So then he went to Italy. So he had to get Italy friends. He had to learn new languages. So his mind expanded. So when he came back to America and had to play for the American League, they tried to control him. And him knowing way more than they know about basketball and different countries and everything, he never tell it. He just basketball, but he had more than basketball on his mind. But somehow, some way, they said we can't get it out of him. So if we can't get it out of him, and he got this type of money and this type of talent and these type of connections because he spoke so many different languages, because he been to so many different countries as a kid and everything. It's like, well, who are you? So then that's him. And now you got Malcolm X. So now Malcolm X, he know everything. He know Islam. He know the true Islam. He know, you know what I'm saying, the reality of the black man, where the black man came from. He know our oppressors. He know everything. And so now he's trying to move something to a different move. He's going to move something. He's going to move because he know corporations and business and basketball and tactics and how to raise a bunch of super intelligent basketball players that only know how to don't worry about the girls, don't worry about the fame, don't worry about the money. Just learn your skill, learn your craft, get you a wife, and that's what it is. And now you got him. He teaching the same thing. Learn where you come from, learn who you are, learn what against us, you feel what I'm saying, and how to beat what's against us. And it's the same thing right here. Learn who you are, learn who the creator of heaven and the earth is, learn what your spirit is, learn what your mind could teach you and your heart could be if you don't have no hate. And now we come to him. Looking at all these individuals and then instilling it in his heart to be something great. Y'all don't really get it, man. It's like some individuals that think that only thing individuals is born to do is to take orders. Nah, we weren't put on this earth to take orders. We was here to give it. You can't tell me I'm God and then try to tell me I gotta respect you because you God, because you're not the creator of heaven and earth. So I'm not rocking with that. So when that type of stuff happen, you gonna start to play with the masters of the orders. And when you start to play with the masters of the order, what they do is they say, oh, you want to take my spot when I already got something planned. But you thinking like, I don't know what you got planned. I'm trying to evolve this thing. I don't know what you got planned, but I'm trying to evolve the things that I see and happen in my life. And you thinking like, oh, you know, I ain't got enough smarts, or, you know what I'm saying? You just a basketball player, or just a rapper, or just a preacher, or, you know what I'm saying? Or just a Muslim. Like, and then you're like, no, we care about our people. And we can, but you see what happened to them. So it's like, yo, and the thing about it that get me is that everything that happened to each one of them individuals, except Kobe, you know, it's like your own kind that look like you just to get what you got. They don't even want to have patience. Like, wait, man. You don't even understand what you want yet. You don't even understand what you want. You want what I got, but you don't want to do. And if they give you what I got, if they say, okay, come into the league, you're a nice basketball player. If you ain't got the mind to deal with it, you're going to get sent to this team, that team, this team, that team. So it's like, yo, we just playing you around. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody wants you. But everywhere you went, everybody got a chance to break you. And then turn around and tell you, you got to go. Carmelo Anthony experienced that. And so the thing is like, damn, I'm trying to hold on to this league as much as I can. Feel me? Because I know I still got it. But it's like, well, you're not performing. You're not doing like your superstar. You're not showing that right there. Feel me? So why should we keep you? But it's like, yo, I'm scoring these many points. I'm getting this many rebounds. I'm playing this type of much defense. What make me different from other individuals? You're a superstar. Feel me? And you're not scoring or doing what you want to do because the coach ain't designed or the owners didn't design the game on this team that you should win. We're going to teach you. We're going to teach you. But they never told you that. They didn't say when you come here, we wasn't going to pass you the ball. We wasn't going to worry about how good you know how to play, how good you could tell the other players how to play defense. None of that. And you could do all that stuff. And we're going to take it in while you're here. But you'll never see it happen on the floor with you. We're going to learn all the knowledge you got. And you think that you about to get on the floor and make it happen. And say, yeah, that's what they are down, man. No. They're going to take that from you, wait for the next team of players to come in and start teaching them based on what you said and grow them up and build them up because we don't want Carmelo Anthony to get the credit. Why? But you be thinking like, why you don't want me to get the credit? Because they say individuals that came in front of you that had the intelligence that you had, but they didn't know it. Magic Johnson had that intelligence. Kareem had that intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? Jordan had that intelligence. Shaq had that intelligence. Kobe. So when they see that type of intelligence, it's like, yo, we don't have no choice but to run with what they saying. But they think to themselves like, yo, how these individuals get this type of intelligence? Whereas though the coaches say this, but they do something different. Because it's like, man, that's not about to work with them. You feel what I'm saying? They playing it like this. They pick and rolling. They running around. They doing this. That type of defense. And defensive players like, oh, no, that's not going to work because they going to do this. They going to do that. If we do what he did, the only thing they going to do is do that. I'm saying, this is what they tell them about themselves. So it's like, damn, we got to find a way to make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? To benefit us while we here. Because if we listen to what he's saying and we on the floor, we playing it, we studying the game, we know that's not going to work with them. They waiting on us to do that. So we got to come up with something different. Feel what I'm saying? Not to disrespect the coach and nothing like that, but we know like these players is not doing what you think they about to do. They waiting on us to do this and waiting on us. So we got to do something totally different, even if it's just a step different, even if it's just a pass different. We got to do something different. And once they start seeing the difference in it, and they start seeing the difference, just a pass difference, a shot difference, or anything, they say, oh, they ain't want to be controlled. They doing their own thing. Same thing happened with MLK. Oh, you want to keep talking about you're a part of this. You come from the South, and now you want to keep talking. He said, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the equality, the respect, the justice, the honesty that every human being deserves because they have human rights. Oh, no, we can't control him. Now we come to Malcolm X. We get to Malcolm X. His thing is, well, it was Malcolm X. Malcolm X was like, okay, I've been a true freedom fighter. But I've been a true freedom fighter with faith. So everything that I say ain't something that I came up with. It came from the prophets of the Most High. So I'm walking in faith and telling y'all what faith declares us to do. Not just my own thing. What they say. They felt as though, we can't control them. Get the Nipsey Hussle. Only thing he was doing was taking care of his community. But as he started taking care of his community, some individuals felt like he was using his community and profiting off what he was doing. But only thing he was doing was showing his community is you ain't just got to be a rapper. You ain't just got to be an actor, man. You could get some of this. You could be a real estate investor. You could open up your own barber shop. You could open up your own tire shop. You could fix cars. You could paint cars. It's so much more stuff that you can do. And once they start getting it, that's what they do, because they want everybody to be dumb and stupid, and they want to control everything. To whereas the only person going to be able to do the things that they was already taught by their spirit. It's like, yo, nah, we got to control everything you do. We got to control everything you say. Everything you say. Everything you hear. Everything. We don't like you. We don't like them. And that's what it is. So when it comes to that, you already know what it is.